It's been labeled a game, but if you've seen any of these videos, it becomes immediately clear these are serious and in some cases life-altering consequences for the innocent victims. The violence caught on various neighborhood surveillance videos here in New York City and across the country is both terrifying and senseless. Innocent pedestrians sucker punched either from behind or, in one case, head-on by young thugs who think these criminal assaults amount to some sort of twisted game called knockout. In the latest case, a 24-year-old Brooklyn man thought he heard a group of young men talking about the knockout game as he walked by this deli on 18th Avenue. Moments later, the four men, possible copycats, tried to turn him into a victim.
When you highlight an incident or a type of criminal activity, some people will simply try to copy it.
All four suspects are now under arrest. In another case of random street violence with a Big Apple connection, Washington, D.C. police are looking for the suspect who snuck up behind Queens Congresswoman Meng. She was walking to her Capitol Hill neighborhood apartment when she was punched in the back of her head. Her purse stolen.
My knee is bloody. The part that hurts the most is probably my lower cheek and chin. It's a little bruised. After I hit the ground, there's a period of time where I don't really remember what happened.
Detectives are still investigating, and robbery appears to be the motive. But back here in New York, police are investigating whether the attacks have been fueled by religious bias, as several of the knockout victims are Jewish who live in the predominantly Jewish communities of Borough Park and Midwood, Brooklyn. Both black and white Brooklyn community leaders are equally frustrated with the violence.
And I think if we allow this kind of behavior to continue, then we're just going to have chaos, because the idea that you can just attack someone for no reason on the streets of New York City is something that's outrageous.
This is one city, and no one should set upon anybody based on any complexion of their skin color or their nationality, and we denounce that.
Scott Tanzen, these knockout attacks have been around for years, but this time around, technology is playing a big role as video cameras have recorded some of the attacks. Let's hope that the threat of being recorded will serve as a deterrent to anyone who even thinks about committing one.